KTN News.
Let's go deeper into the health budget 2024-2025, and the Ministry of Health proposed budget allocation has been significantly reduced by 219.4 billion shillings. The ministry had requested 319.4 billion shillings, but which was capped by the National Health Committee at 121.9 billion shillings and further by the National Treasury at 100 billion shillings. It is feared that the deviation in the allocation will paralyze the implementation of the universal health coverage. Husna Mohammed puts the figures to context.
The Health Committee, chaired by NDB's MP Robert Bukose, met to discuss the presented 2024-25 financial year estimates by the Ministry of Health.
You need to come up with a clear list that this is the contractor who was providing services, this is how much we owe this contractor. This other contractor, this was providing services, we owe this much. This one provided up to this end, this is the only amount we have.
The estimated budget for the Ministry of Health being scrutinized by several parties to gauge its practicality.
So why would we prioritize payment of a court case over the payment for pensions for health workers who have served Kenyans and they are exiting the service they require to be paid?
While some of the medics are on strike, among them UHC staff, decrying their salaries arrears, the estimated budget saw particularly a reduction of 700 million shillings for the UHC workers.
How come you have money for construction of new hospitals as such, and you are considering reduction that are touching on employees?
It beats logic, Honorable Chair, that we are able, or that the ministry is able to sacrifice emoluments, or rather the pension that's supposed to be paid for people already served, whereas they also get an opportunity to get some other money for purposes of operations in the near future. Honorable Chair, you see, any prudent person would pay attention to a debt as opposed to new expenditure.
In a bid to defend the figures they presented, the ministry showcased its reasons for allocating additional 100 million Kenya shillings for the Shakahola massacre saga.
Roughly, we might have used about 30 million so far, and I'm not very sure I have to get the correct figure. And this mainly go to the DSA because we have several officers there who include the pathologist. We have a total of 7 pathologists on the ground. We have morticians and drivers.
As the Shakahola massacre saw an increment, the maternal and family planning side took a hit. The main responsibility lies with the National Assembly Health Committee and the Treasury to come up with a suitable budget for the health sector. Husna Mohammed, KTN News, Nairobi.
Thank you, Husna Mohammed. We now cross over to Nakuru, where residents of